Harry Thomas here, and today let's me share my top 5 worst movies of summer 2024. And this summer was one of the strongest summers of the 2020s, yet some blockbusters this summer still managed to be cinematic scum. And I mean, particularly from Illumination, you know what I'm talking about. Without further ado, if you wanted to know my 5 least favorite movies of this summer, then just keep watching. As for my dishonorable mention, that would be A Quiet Place Day One, and John Krasinski, you are greatly missed from this franchise because Day One to me is grossly overrated. I'm sorry, but to have a Quiet Place movie take place in New York, I mean, the that's completely dumb. New York is a haven for rats and birds. I mean, the the aliens that Detector Sounds would happily make themselves at home there. At number 5, oh boy, I'm not gonna make many friends with this pick, but screw it. If oh, John Krasinski, this is your worst year, period. Your absolute worst year. How could you fall from grace this low? I'm sorry, but you should stick to directing Quiet Place, not family movies. They are not your forte. And I mean, sure, Kaylee Fleming is such a endearing and terrific child actress, but if has a complete tonal whiplash and unbalanced tone, and the fact that they have Kaylee's mother dying from cancer in the beginning, I'm sorry, that is extremely offensive to anybody who's had to go through that, and that turned me instantly off. And Ryan Reynolds, total miscast. He did not need to be here. Steve Carell's voice acting for Blue, the imaginary friend, was laughable at best, and weren't Deadpool and Wolverine and Despicable Me 4 enough for Ryan Reynolds and Steve Carell, and the comedy fails incredibly hard. Yeah, John Krasinski can't write comedy for shit. At number 4, Harold and the Purple Crayon. I mean, wow. One of the most absurd movie titles in some time. A purple crayon that comes to life. I mean, really, what is it with this summer and awful family movies, how family movies needed to change the way they are made these days, and yeah, the visuals with the purple crayon look like they were extremely sloppily edited in, and I just felt purple watching it and just uncomfortable. Of course, I was not the target audience, but even so, and Zachary Levi and Zoe Deschanel, they deserve way better than this crap. And that kid actor, he had no hope of out acting Zoe Deschanel and Zachary Levi. Couldn't. Zoe Deschanel just starred in an Elf sequel, and couldn't Zachary Levi have just starred in Shazam 3 instead. At number 3, the Garfield movie. Oh, what a piece of total garbage. I mean, another shitty cat related movie to put on the bad cat movies litter box, and uh, I I still stand by my opinion that Bill Murray is a stronger Garfield than Chris Pratt. So yeah, yeah, because Chris Pratt is not good in every voice acting role. Even Samuel L. Jackson phoned it in, and just the entire plot of Garfield reuniting with his long lost father and going on a heist is extremely uninspired. Has barely any heart to it. It is all gags, and none of the gags are worked in any way, shape, or form. To the point where even kids know to give this one a skip. How the actual hell did this and if outgross Furiosa in the summer box office? I mean, that is disgraceful. So screw you, Garfield, for that. At number 2, Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. Ah, save me from this shitty ass movie. Worst SpongeBob movie in a nutshell. Netflix, this should be deleted from Netflix and go to your caravan of garbage, because how dare Nickelodeon do this to SpongeBob on its 25th anniversary, and how dare they treat poor Sandy like trash. She is the queen of SpongeBob, the yeah the goat of SpongeBob characters, as she deserved a classic movie, not this. Enough with the CGIing SpongeBob. We were sick of it by Sponge on the Run. We were sick of it by Camp Coral, and we're even more sick of it than ever. Heck, I would take Camp Coral and the worst SpongeBob episodes, One Course Meal and a Pal for Gary, over this. I just felt as depressed as Squidward did in Are You Happy Now, just watching 1 minute of this. And I'm sorry, but Sandy's family, we should have come to Bikini Bottom to visit her. Not Sandy and SpongeBob did not need to go on to land, and the other Bikini Bottomites are wasted as fuck. And Tsunami, the main antagonist, wow, what a fucking joke. Whoever wrote this whoever wrote this atrocious script has a pea-sized brain. This would be the number 1 worst movie this summer, if not for Illumination's biggest disgrace. Yes, and the number 1 worst movie of summer 2024 is the notorious and fucking infamous Despicable Me 4. And you know what? It's fucking despicable that Illumination even greenlit this piece of shit. I mean, yeah, I get that Despicable Me 4 does have a fan base, and if you give it a pass, fair play to you. But it was not made for me. God, no. I mean, you could not pay me to rewatch this true atrocity to animation ever again. It's where the fuck was the plot? It was a bunch of episodical storylines from like a TV show that don't connect and lead to fuck all. Maxine is one of the shittiest kids movie antagonist I've ever seen in my entire life, and yeah, his transformation into a cockroach was a abysmal writing decision that the Mega Minions just made to sell Mega Minion McDonald's action figures. McDonald's, shame on you for selling Despicable Me 4 action figures instead of Deadpool and Wolverine ones this summer. And how have the girls still not aged? Seriously. Has Gru drugged them so that they'll remain girls forever and never grow into adults? That Illumination, that is not fucking character progression. In How to Train Your Dragon, the characters grew and aged. In Inside Out 2, Riley aged and went through puberty, but Despicable Me 4 does not have the intelligence to make bolder coming of age character arcs. It does not need to exist whatsoever. It is commercial bull fucking shit, and it deserves to be roasted in the deepest depths of hell, and it is a true rival for the Emoji Movie and Food Fight as one of the worst animated features of all time. So I'm proud to call Despicable Me 4 the worst movie of summer 2024. Also, Illumination, go fuck yourselves for wanting to make your animated Barbie movie just to be petty and rival the Greta Gerwig Barbie. Is your Barbie gonna have the balls to have mature and hilarious jokes like, I do not have a vagina and he does not have a penis. We don't have genitals. I have all the genitals. No, it certainly isn't. Its humor is going to be, well, how to not write a comedy. Woo! Well, at least that's off my chest for one summer until summer 2025. Or please have less bad flicks. Oh well, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. And what are your top 5 least favorite movies of summer 2024? And how many of the movies on my list appeared on your list? Please comment and let me know. Please like this video and subscribe. Please follow on Twitter and on Instagram. And I'll see you all next time, where I review The Other Woman for its 10th anniversary. Grossly underrated comedy. And remember, movies are us. Bye, guys.